right, so, this is, I don't wanna say a new topic, because most of it's the same, with an exception of a couple pieces. So most of you guys should breeze right through it, okay? So the instructions before, yesterday said, well, find x, okay? And today they say find KL, okay? So, most of the process is still gonna be the same, okay? So we say 2 times the small equals the big. Okay, so what is the small one?
X plus 2. Yeah.
X plus 2, so it's going to be 2, and we put x plus 2 here, equals the big one. It's 3x minus 3. Okay, what would our next step be? Distribute. Okay, so 2 times x,
2x.
2x.
4.
2 times 2,
4.
4. And over here we haven't changed anything. 3x minus 3. Okay. Next we have to move all the letters to the left and the numbers to the right. So the 2x, does it need moved? No. What about the plus 4?
Yeah.
Yep. So we're going to say, oh my God.
Minus 4.
Minus 4.
Negative.
And what do we put it under?
Negative 3.
Negative 3. So we're going to say minus 4. What else needs moved? The 3x needs moved to the left. So we're going to say minus 3x minus 3x. Okay, so what is 2x minus 3x?
1x or just x?
Negative 1x. And then I have a negative 3 minus 4. Negative 7.
Cletus.
Okay, and then what's our last step always? Divide. Okay, so we're going to divide by negative 1. So you got x equals 7. Okay, this is where we stopped yesterday. Well, yesterday and the day before, okay? So you would circle that and then that would be your answer. But the directions tell us to find KL. Well, is KL the big one or the small one?
Small.
It's the small one. Okay, so this is KL. We can clearly see that. And what is KL? X plus 2. Okay, so we know that KL is x plus 2. What is the x value?
7.
7. So it's really, you could plug in 7 wherever there's an x, and so it's going to be 7 plus 2.
9.
9. So KL is 9. Now, without having to do any more work, and I know some of you guys probably didn't get that down there. If KL is the small one and it is 9, then what is the big one? JH?
18.
18. Okay, so you really are kind of use the easier one. So if we look here at the other one, I got 2x minus 3 and 3x. Which would be easier to plug into?
2x minus 3.
Okay, so I think it would be this one because it has less, the 3x.
Yeah.
Okay, you can plug it into either one. Okay, because you know that if this is 18, this one has to be 9. If this is 4, the small one has to be 2. Okay, so you don't have to, you can figure out whichever one you want to. If you want to plug it into the other one, you totally can. Okay, so we can say that, it's fair to say that KL is 9. Okay, so it's just one extra kind of step as far as plugging it into whatever line segment that they told you to. Okay, maybe it's the small line segment, maybe it's the big one. But you certainly don't need to find both. Okay. Let's look at 3. Okay, 3, same thing, we got 2 triangles. So how do we set these up? It's always 2 times the what?
Small.
2 times the small
Equals the big.
equals the big. What is our small one? 2x minus 7. So it's going to be 2 parentheses 2x minus 7 equals, and our big one is x plus 10. Okay, Sammy, what's our next step always?
What is the
Before that,
distribution?
distribution. Okay, so 2 times 2x,
4x.
4x. 2 times negative 7,
Negative 14.
negative 14. And over here, instead of x, I'm going to write 1x, just to, it's the same thing, okay? What's our next step after distribution?
What is the last number, right?
What?
You put 1 right there.
So right here, see how it just has x?
Yeah.
You can put a 1 in front of there. every x, if there's no number, it's a 1.
Okay.
Okay, so letters to the left, numbers to the right. Okay, so on the left side, I got 4x. Does that need moved?
No.
No. What about negative 14? Yeah. Okay, and when we put it on the other side, does it go under the 1x or the 10?
10.
10. Okay, and then I have a 1x on the right side, so that needs moved to the left. So what is 4x minus 1x?
3x.
3x equals 10 plus 14, 24. So I got 3x equals 24. What's our next step? Divide by what?
3.
3.
8.
Yep, so x is gonna equal 8. And what's our directions want us to find? Which segment?
FG.
FG? And what is FG?
16.
2x minus 7.
2x minus 7. And what do we know that our x is now?
8.
8. So, and if you're using one of my calculators, you can type it in just like this. 2 parenthesis 8 close parenthesis minus 7. Okay? And it's going to spit you out something. Huh? 9. What is 9? FG. Okay, so 9 is FG. Okay, and was FG our big one or our small one?
Small one.
It was the small one, and so if the small one is 9, what does the big one have to be?
18 again.
18, yeah. Make sense?
It does.
So it's not much difference, there's a 1 extra step of plugging in that segment, okay? This is what I'm talking about when we do tiers, okay? When we did type 1 was just labeling the segment, okay? Or finding the numbers. Type 2 was just finding x. This is, I would say, the hardest of the 3. Type 3, just because it's more work, would be finding that actual segment with the x's, okay? Are you good? Okay. Let's look at 5. It wants us to find dB. Okay, dB. And so we can still set this up. It's 2 times the big, 2
Times the small.
thanks. 2 times the small equals the big. What is our small? X plus 22 equals our big, which is x plus 33. What's our next step?
Distribution.
Distribution. So 2 times x is 2x. 2 times 22 is 44. And then on the other side, I got x plus 33 still.
And we have to get rid of that x.
Trevor, you with us? You look like you were zoning. Yeah, so we need to get our letters to the left and numbers to the right. Okay, so I got 2x plus 44 on the left. What needs moved?
The 2x.
So on the left, I have 2x plus 44. What needs moved?
The 44.
The 44. How do I move a plus 44?
You minus it.
Minus 44. And do I put it under the x or the 33?
33.
Under the 33. So I got 2x equals, oh, I didn't. Just kidding.
Dx.
Yeah, I forgot to move the x. So minus x, minus x.
33 minus 44 is a negative 11.
What?
Negative 11.
Oh, yeah, that. Same groups of 11. 2x minus 1x?
1x.
1x. Okay, 1x equals negative 11. What's our last step always?
Divide.
Divide by 1. So you're going to have x equals negative 11. And where do we plug that in? What were we trying to find in the beginning?
dB. So it's the biggest one. PQ.
What to say? Define.
PQ.
Read it.
X plus 22.
No, read it. What to say at the very top? Find
Find dB.
dB. And what is dB?
X plus 33.
X plus 33. Okay, and I'm running out of room. All right, too, babe. dB is x plus 33, and what do we know our x value is? Huh?
11.
Negative 11, so we could plug that in here, negative 11, and we got plus 33.
That would be probably 22
Mm-hmm. What is 22?
on DB.
dB, so dB equals 22, and dB was our big one, so you could even put 22 here. If the big one's 22, what's the small one have to be? 11. Okay? So, here's what I can tell you. It's not the best